seem to place it on an unusually high pedestal. Personally, I believe every film industry, regardless of its reputation, has its share of good, bad, and mediocre output. In the case of Malayalam cinema, it's usually the good or above average films that get noticed outside Kerala. But let's not forget, there are still plenty of subpar films being made. This curiosity led me to look deeper into Malayalam cinema's recent releases, and what I found was genuinely surprising. While other major Indian film industries often manage barely one good release a month, Malayalam cinema has consistently delivered quality films almost every other week, sometimes even featuring 2 or 3 concurrent hits at the box office. The breakout success of films like Monumental Boys, Avesham, and Premalu in early 2024 is compelling proof of this unmatched consistency. Of course, Malayalam cinema hasn't produced a 1,000 crore spectacle like the Telugu or Kannada industries, but what it has achieved is unmatched consistency. So how did this relatively small industry manage to pull this off? Is this just a passing phase? Or, as film critic Anupama Chopra often jokingly asks, what are they smoking? These are my opinions, shaped by years of watching Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, and Hindi films. If you feel there is some truth to what I've written, please subscribe and feel free to debate me. Story first, planning always. In Malayalam cinema, projects fundamentally begin with the story. Writers develop the script first, and only then are stars brought into the conversation. Of course, everyone wants to work with veterans like Mammootty or Mohanlal, but the ultimate priority remains the writing. Actors like Dulquer Salmaan, Fahad Fasil, and Tovino Thomas often state that the first thing they look for in a script is how fresh and unique the story is. If the concept feels cliched, they then check whether the screenplay offers a distinctive original treatment. Once the story is ready, the writer approaches a director, an actor, or a producer, and together they organically build the right team. This ensures that actors genuinely fit the role, producers bring passion, and directors know exactly what they're trying to create. This leads to where Malayalam cinema truly stands out, the power of meticulous pre-production. Most films are shot in surprisingly short spans, 30 to 45 days on average. Even a large-scale film like Loham took only 94 days to shoot. The hyper-specific, location-rooted production design of a film like Avesham is a testament to the months of planning that went into making the short shoot efficient. The reason for this efficiency is simple. Writers and directors spend months, even years, refining scripts before cameras ever roll. Everything is planned meticulously. Even if actors are busy with other projects, the production team continues its preparation, holding regular discussions that include producers, lead actors, and technical departments. This collective involvement ensures that everyone feels equally responsible for the film's success, leading to high efficiency without compromising quality. Respect for the crew and technicians. Because the story and screenplay are so highly valued, writers in Kerala enjoy immense respect. In most projects, the writer remains an active, valued presence throughout the filmmaking process. This respect extends to every department. Take cinematography. Until the mid-2000s, cinematographers were often seen as just camera operators. That significantly changed with Amal Nirad's Big B in 2007. While the film wasn't a huge box office success at the time, its groundbreaking visuals instantly gave it cult status. From then on, filmmakers started treating cinematography as central to visual storytelling. Today, when a cinematographer like Nimish Ravi's name appears on screen, audiences applaud and sometimes even give standing ovations. In promotional campaigns, not just actors but also editors, composers, and cinematographers actively give interviews. Even film announcements can excite fans when only the director and writer are revealed, because people want to see what such collaborations will create. This culture has fostered an unparalleled level of cooperation and mutual respect across all creative and technical departments. Camaraderie in Malayalam cinema. There is also a unique and supportive sense of camaraderie within the industry. While political groups and camps exist, rather than strictly dividing the industry, they've often created ecosystems of trust and collaboration. Basil Joseph, for instance, once worked as an assistant director under Vineet Srinivasan. Later, when Basil became a director, Vineet wholeheartedly supported his journey. Similarly, directors like Khalid Rahman often appear in other filmmakers' projects as actors. A healthy sense of competition drives them forward. Everyone knows that if one filmmaker succeeds or pushes the creative boundaries, the entire industry benefits. That's why actors don't shy away from smaller, high quality roles. Any project could become their next big break. This openness has been critical in nurturing new talent. Vineet Srinivasan's debut film, Malarwadi Arts Club, introduced 5 to 7 newcomers, including Nivin Pauly and Aju Varghese. His later production, Anandam, 2016, featured a cast of fresh faces, many of whom are now stars in some of Malayalam cinema's biggest hits. This spirit of trust and cooperation is rare elsewhere and is perhaps a core reason why the industry continues to thrive. Fresh faces, real voices. One of the biggest recent shifts in Malayalam cinema has been the arrival of a new generation of actors. A decade or two ago, the industry often struggled with believability, with 30 and 40-year-olds cast as college students. Today, new actors emerge every few months, giving writers and directors the freedom to create authentic youth and campus stories. But authenticity isn't limited to casting. Malayalam cinema also takes linguistic realism seriously. Characters speak the languages that authentically belong to them. Hindi speakers speak Hindi. Tamil speakers speak Tamil. English speakers aren't forced into Malayalam just for the audience's convenience. This respect for realism adds immense depth to the storytelling. For example, Balti, set on the Kerala-Tamil Nadu border, naturally includes both Malayalam and Tamil dialogue. In Kerala, it released as Malayalam with the Tamil intact. In Tamil Nadu, it was presented as a fully Tamil film. Films like Janagana Mana showcase 5 or 6 languages with equal care, often casting actors from the appropriate states. Similarly, the use of authentic Telugu and Hindi dialects in the super-hit film Premalu, set in Hyderabad, made the cultural backdrop feel far more genuine than a typical travelogue. This linguistic and cultural honesty enhances relatability and sets Malayalam cinema apart from many other industries. It's not just about young talent. It's about new talent working within a system that respects authenticity and real voices. Genre flexibility over formula. Unlike many major Indian film industries, where success often leads to a predictable formula, example, action spectacle, song and dance romance, Malayalam cinema embraces genre flexibility. It is rare for a massive success to spawn a dozen direct copies. Instead, a successful experiment encourages new experiments. The breakout hits of 2024 perfectly illustrate this diversity. Manumal Boys was a survival thriller built on real-life events. Premalu was a grounded urban romantic comedy. Avisham was an anarchic action comedy led by a character actor. This rapid-fire shift in genre, from grounded drama to surreal comedy to fantasy, is what keeps the writing fresh and forces filmmakers to continually prioritize story structure over star power or predictable tropes. The audience demands novelty, and the industry is structured to deliver it. The legacy of experimentation. The legacy of Malayalam cinema is deeply rooted in storytelling, literature, and experimentation. From its early days, films were often adapted from respected literary works, giving writers enormous cultural importance. Their voices shaped not just the cinema but society itself. Actor camaraderie is another enduring legacy. Mammootty and Mohanlal, for instance, have appeared together in over 55 films. The very first time they acted together, Mammootty even played Mohanlal's father. Their friendship and mutual support reflect the collaborative spirit that permeates the industry. Innovation has also defined Malayalam cinema. It gave India its first 3D film, My Dear Kuttichadan, its first indigenous 70mm film, Padayottam, and its first live-action animation, O Fabi. Even in the 1990s, films like The King included characters who naturally switched between Malayalam and English, confident in the audience. While many experimental films struggled in the 2000s because audiences had been conditioned by mediocrity, filmmakers did not retreat. They accepted modest returns, kept experimenting, and slowly but surely rebuilt audience trust. This consistency is precisely why Malayalam cinema thrives today. In other industries, when a good film underperforms, people often blame audiences for not appreciating it. In Kerala, decades of steady quality have created an audience that trusts their filmmakers. That doesn't mean there's no criticism. Following a controversy in early 2024 about the lack of substantial female characters, Actress Nikhila Vimal framed the issue sharply, stating it was better not to include female characters at all than to add them superficially. However, the success of recent films like Loka, Chapter 1, Chandra, featuring a superheroine lead, and others in the latter half of 2024 and 2025, has already showcased several strong, well-written female leads, effectively proving Nikhila's point that quality is paramount. Swetha Menon framed the essence of the industry best. Malayalam cinema doesn't represent any gender, it represents storytelling, and that is the enduring essence of Malayalam cinema's legacy. So, is Malayalam cinema actually good? The answer isn't about perfection. No industry is without its flaws. But what truly sets Malayalam cinema apart is its consistency, its profound respect for storytelling, and its collaborative spirit. It values writers, technicians, and actors equally. It actively nurtures young talent. It rejects formula in favor of genre flexibility. It treats linguistic and cultural authenticity with respect. And above all, it has built a long-standing, unwavering trust with its audience, something no industry achieves overnight. That's why, while every industry has its ups and downs, Malayalam cinema has managed to stand tall in recent years. It isn't just a passing phase, it's the result of decades of persistence, collaboration,